Oh, okay. So the job that you want to apply to is an Amazon catalog optimization specialist?
Yes.
Oh,
I know it's
wow.
like a really niche job, uh,
Yeah.
but I currently manage an Amazon seller account. So I feel like even though I
Um,
don't have the 4 years that they're asking, I feel like I still have enough that I would be a good
yeah,
contender for this particular job.
totally. This is cool. Think like a customer, act like a strategist. They have that on there. That's really a cool way to say it. Stay ahead of the curve. SEO back processes for. Okay, so yeah, 4 years experience managing and optimizing Amazon listings. How many years have you done it so far?
About a year and a half. And then the last 5 months or so, I've been having to do a complete rebrand of the entire Amazon seller account. So it's totally different than it was a year ago.
Wow. Well, that is really good experience to highlight how like you have experience kind of with like a legacy account, but then also updating it and revitalizing it.
Yeah, so the account was we used to focus on selling on Etsy. So our account was called Mod Party. We were number 7 on Etsy in the Globe for the like wedding niche for brides and bridesmaid
Mhm.
gifts. And so we've since retaken those products. We've closed our main warehouse and have since taken those products to sell them on Amazon instead. So like before, the account used to be focused on like wedding party favors, which we still have some in Amazon FBA just because over the last year had we had replenished with those items specifically, but we want to instead of be the person that personalizes them, we want to like give the someone who knows how to use a Cricut and can do heat press
Mhm.
vinyl or sublimation, just give them like our cosmetic bag and have them personalize it at home because I think DIY for weddings is really big. So this is a little bit easier on us in terms of not having to also provide like the crafting aspect, like let them make the craft essentially.
Yeah, because
So
customizing products is a lot more labor intensive for you guys.
yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, so we've downsized pretty aggressively. I'm
Mm.
basically in charge of the whole account end to end. So I have done all of the rebranding, all the images that you've seen. I've taken all of the pictures, I've written all of the listings. Um, and then I supervise like whether they're selling, if we have excess inventory, I send the FBA shipments. So the whole life cycle of this account, I'm completely responsible for.
That's cool. Do you have before and after photos from the brand, the rebranding?
For this particular account, I don't know if I have before, but I do, like, I did take screenshots of the after. I don't know that I
Mm,
could get before pictures at this point just because I've
yeah.
already updated everything. I don't know they have like a saved old version.
Yeah, because
Um,
that would be so cool to show, like in a portfolio, the before and after of the refresh that you spearheaded.
I did do a refresh like another time for them with the website, which is
Mhm.
not around anymore
Oh,
because
yeah.
they decided to close down this website. So I did show like a before and after for when I did a
Oh.
refresh on like a direct to consumer website when we had it.
Mhm.
And then right now I'm just kind of focusing on the Amazon stuff. That's really where we're at this time. Um, and then I just kind of wanted to take this experience and try to apply to the Kitsch job.
Yeah, very cool. Well, I mean, you're saying all the words that show that you totally get it. So I feel like I feel like you'd have a real shot, even if you're a few years shy of the experience. Um, maybe especially if we can highlight like that you weren't just assisting with it, like you were leading it.
Yeah, I lead the complete channel. I run all the Amazon ad campaigns. I do all the keyword SEO research. I do all the market research. And then I still also manage all the social media accounts associated with it. So I do work with some influencers here and there. So that's
Mm.
between like the TikTok and the Instagram account. Essentially, I operate as if I was the founder, um,
Mhm.
even though I'm not the founder. And so I kind of just check in with the founders like on a weekly basis and just like let them know kind of what's been going on with the account. But basically, I'm fully responsible for how well
Mm.
everything does.
That's really cool. All right, so what we're looking at right now, so is this like just how it would look when you're applying? Or did you format this specifically? Is this like exactly how you want your resume to look? Or is it kind of within the framework of the jobs or the application? Oh, this is
It's
JobScan.
Yeah, this is like within the
Mhm.
framework of what JobScan offers. So they give you
Mhm.
like a base template and then they like create an
Gotcha.
editor. So then essentially you like upload the URL for the job listing and then all of the job listing information and then it pulls like what hard skills, like soft skills that
Oh,
it thinks the
wow.
ATS will specifically be looking for.
That's
And
cool.
then it compares like how many times you've mentioned it,
Ah,
like if I click this one, it'll note that I've like mentioned a missing skill, and then it should update here to show that I've mentioned it one of two times or however
that's
many
cool.
times.
And then management is maybe spelled wrong. Confident. That looks manage. Okay, missing skill. Yeah, that's really cool. Have you heard of Market Muse?
Market Muse? No, I have not heard of this.
So that's a tool that I've used in past lab sessions when helping people to write blog content that's SEO optimized. And it's very similar to this job scan idea where it kind of gives you recommended usage of certain key phrases or keywords based on the what you're trying to rank for. So this looks very similar in that general idea. So I think that's a really cool tool that could definitely find ways to work stuff in a natural way. So is there a word in particular that you're like, oh, I'd like to work it in, but it feels a little bit too forced?
I guess like mainly, so I guess like where I'm torn is so Event Blossom, Mon Party Wedding Favorites, they're all like part of one same company. And a lot of my work experience is from like managing the Etsy account and then their direct to consumer. But the business has since closed those two channels. So those channels don't really exist anymore. So it's not really a way for me to like I can't link the website because they have decided to the founders decided to close the website. So I don't know if it's like worth highlighting that information or like
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know how to position it, I guess, in a way where it's like I didn't like the decision for them to close was a result of other factors and not because I wasn't contributing positively to the company, I guess, if that makes sense.
Totally. Yeah. I know. I wonder, could we include that in the cover letter as a little bit of explanation instead of trying to put it on the resume, maybe? Like,
Oh, that's a good idea. I haven't written a cover letter yet.
because that could be another way to kind of give more context to things without making the resume make you feel like just so
Like a
dense and
lot.
bold.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can't figure out like a way to organize it. I wonder like the only thing I'm kind of thinking of is if you had even like subcategories underneath that e-commerce marketing manager. So it's like you could break it out by the different brands, like sub brands.
Yeah, I kind of did that on my LinkedIn because I felt like it was a lot more clean visually, like if someone were to scan it.
Mhm.
Um,
Totally.
but I would probably have to use, like I kind of did that here,
Yeah.
but I think
Yeah.
I would probably have to use like a different tool than JobScan because JobScan doesn't like let
Right.
you indent that way.
Yeah, and I mean like for this, we just have to give it the text, but the way it looks, you don't have to worry about that
Mhm.
here, right? Because it's going to be designed somewhere else and you just upload it later. Is that right?
Usually I actually just export this one because this one is supposed to
Oh.
be like they're supposed to guarantee that it's like the most ATS friendly. So
Okay.
yeah,
Even just the way
whatever,
they format it and everything.
yeah, with how it is. So I've never tried like designing a whole other resume out of using this tool.
Mm.
Um, you
Okay.
know,
Well,
I don't
could you
know.
just put like like an extra line break between some bullets, like between the mod party, like where that stops and then the wedding favorites DTC website begins, can you hit like enter and see if it would like,
It would like add a bullet point.
right? And you can't like unbullet that line.
No, I would have to totally use like a completely different
Gotcha.
software. Yeah, to do that. Which is
Okay.
fine. Like I can remake it again like later on, but
And they don't allow like sub bullets. So you couldn't like in like you were saying, you can't do like in the next level bullet in.
yeah, yeah. I don't know if it's 'cause like I don't know if it's if I don't know if they don't offer that because from their research, they think that adding the additional indents will garble the
Right.
text when it gets into the ATS. So I don't know, like, if that's why we
Right.
don't have that option.
Right. They're probably just trying to keep it
Like
like
as
stripped
simple.
down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. I know. And then it's like breaking it into three completely different sections might make it look like you jumped around from companies
Yeah.
when
It's like
that's not
so hard to
either.
explain how I worked for them because when they created like a new sales channel, they just gave it an entirely new brand. And
Yeah.
so even though they're all actually the same company, I actually manage all of them simultaneously. They all have their own individual identities.
Okay, but that makes sense how you said it has multiple sales channels, Mod Party, eventblossom.com, weddingfavorites.com. Um, and you said Event Blossom is a company, blah blah blah, that sold or that sells. Like,
So they sold previously. They are closed
oh,
now. Yeah, so they don't
oh, I
sell
got you.
bridesmaid gifts anymore. We just sell the wholesale gifts now, like the wholesale bulk crafts on Amazon now. So you just have the Amazon
Oh,
channel that they're trying to grow, which I'm basically growing from zero because it's like a whole new company again.
I guess just when I read that top line, it makes it seem like the company is closed, like the whole, but it says you still work there presently.
Yeah,
That
so
makes sense.
yeah, I don't, that's why I'm like struggling. I don't know how to communicate that.
Or maybe
The only one that is like left is just the Amazon. The Amazon's all that's left, and it's been rebranded entirely. So we don't, yeah, we don't do this anymore.
yeah, because I mean, yeah, we definitely could handle it in the cover letter to like clarify it. Um, but I guess like just from like a reading point of view, like
Mhm.
we you do repeat Mod Party on Amazon, Mod Party on Amazon, Mod Party on Amazon like so many times in the bullets
Mhm.
that it's taking a lot of space just kind of saying the same thing at the front. And so like I
Yeah.
wish we got to like the really
I'm,
impactful part for the business faster.
I'm wondering if maybe instead of trying to explain like a Bent Blossom and wedding favorites, if it would make more sense just to focus on Mod Party on Amazon. Like, what if it was just, and then this only highlighted my Amazon experience?
Yeah, or maybe we could even put like a line right there and you could say like Mod Party on Amazon started as an e-commerce company with multiple sales channels, number seven store on Etsy, blah blah blah.com, blah blah blah.com, and now is focused completely on
Bulk
growing
craft supply.
D2C Amazon kind of thing.
Yeah.
So like that one line could say like, yeah, like or evolved or yeah, Mod Party evolved from and I'm saying too many things. Hmm. Yeah, and then maybe even like I don't know, I know this makes it longer, but saying something like that like you've been a like I've been a part or I'm just saying it out loud, but it's not perfect, but
Mhm.
kind of like I've been a part of every step of their journey and um like, well, mention things below that I was responsible for. I don't know.
Yeah, the only reason I ever like feel obligated to mention like Event Blossom is just because on LinkedIn they list the company as Event Blossom.
Mm,
I think I'm gonna ask the founders if they're willing to change this to Mod Party because
yeah,
Mod Party is our main one. It just makes more sense. It's like easier to communicate. But yeah, so like I just have noticed previously that if I say like my most recent job's Mod Party and then they go to LinkedIn, it says Event Blossom, like they always get confused.
totally.
And I'm like, yeah,
Okay, what about like Mod Party on Amazon, parentheses, formerly called Event Blossom, you know, or like wedding favorites.
or like DBA. Hold on, sorry.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Or like formerly DBAS.
Yeah.
Yeah, formerly, just missing a little ER on the form. Um, yeah, so like that might be helpful. Let's see. Mod Party was it e-commerce or Mod Party is an e-commerce company. Does it still have multiple sales channels?
No, just the one. It's just
Right.
Amazon.
Yeah, so that you could say like that started as
Oh yeah.
Mod Party number seven on and has evolved to now focus solely on Amazon. I wouldn't delete those though. Because I think that's great. Like generated 1.9 to 1 point or 3.6 million in annual Etsy revenue. I think that's okay because now we're giving context that it's Etsy. Um, I, I I maybe delete the mod party on Etsy, but because like you say it's on Etsy later, and now we know
Oh,
we're
Etsy revenue. Got it.
and
Yeah.
now we know we're like under the mod party umbrella. So yes, and then maybe the next one, take off mod party on Etsy, but then add Etsy into the description, like drove that number of Etsy orders through catalog. Yeah, or like how you're doing it on Etsy. Yeah. Um,
Like
yeah, you
maybe
could put,
we don't need to focus on the direct to consumer. I don't know if it's like meaningful
mm,
for like specifically applying to the Amazon job.
well, my first gut thought would be to leave it because it just shows like a breadth of experience.
Hmm.
Um, because like if I'm hiring for something, even if they've done stuff that's not directly what I want them to do on the next, like it shows me like, okay, like
They can
they've,
understand multiple
yeah, they've
aspects of the
been in this
business.
world. Like they un like, because even like the principles of optimizing a website can transfer to Amazon listings. Like not everything, but a lot of it has a lot of overlap.
Yeah, like especially that SEO and keywords, like the way that Amazon search engine operates is exactly the same as like Google or keyword bidding with Google Analytics. It's like very
Hmm.
similar.
Yeah, so what about like lead wedding favorites DTC website design or sorry, website rebrand brand. Just kind of move it into the sentence. Yeah, wedding favorites DTC, is that what you call it?
Yeah,
Or
direct to consumer.
yeah. Yeah, I totally know what that means. But lead wedding favorites DTC website rebrand. That's the word. Yeah, I think that's great. Yeah, and then the next one too is just like put the wedding favorites DTC website in context of the rest of the sentence or take it out if it's already kind of covered. Refresh the welcome pop-up offer to track. Hmm. Cool. Yeah, like at first glance, I like how now the bullets are starting with like more power results instead of kind of the same little
Like overview.
descriptor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, all right, so
Like this last one.
no, I'm looking at the numbers. So I know this might sound really funny or strange, but like, okay, so the 1.9 to 3.6 plus million.
Yes.
Oh, I know it's like it's redundant to put million twice,
Hmm.
but one could read it as $1.90 to 3.6 million.
Yeah.
Of course, it's a resume, so you're like, I'm trying to reduce the words here.
What if
Uh,
I just do like abbreviation? I feel like usually people know is like billion,
yeah. I wonder if
like
I wonder
this.
if it would help. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, let's see. Should it be lowercase m or uppercase m? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Abbreviating million. Should it be M or big M? Okay. So it says the standard abbreviation is capital M and a capital K for thousand, capital B for billion.
With a space or no
Um,
space.
no space. Um, the approximately 4 to 4.3% conversion rate, that also my eye just keeps going to it. Could we just say around 4.3% instead of the
Yes.
range?
Hmm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, or leaving the little but yeah, I like that. Yeah, yeah, that's good. Because like, oh yeah, don't write around if you include the little symbol. Either
Oh
one.
gosh. Okay.
Mhm. Conversion rate.
Maybe just to save on amount of words, I guess.
Right. And then the K's for thousand, capitalize those K's also. And why is there a range for the
Because one year, like the first year was lower than the second year. So the
Oh,
range was just to reflect like between like the first year I worked on it and then the second year that I worked on it. But I could always run it as an average and just divide it by two, if that makes sense.
well, what if we said drove 58K in the first year and 97K in the second year through catalog optimization. Since we have enough space in that, hopefully keep it in the same line. Let's see. And I think we might have to write orders after 58K. Yeah, okay, now we're making it. I'm gonna see. So 58K orders. And what do you know what calendar year? What or is just the first you were there? It wasn't a calendar year.
Actually, when I took over, the account was almost like in the very beginning of the year. So
Mm,
basically, I joined the marketing team through the email marketing side. So the experience started with doing like the welcome pop-up offer and the website rebrand for the Wedding Favorites direct to consumer. And
mm,
then when the person that was overseeing like the Etsy account more specifically left, I took over the Etsy account right around February of 2024. So I did all
mm.
of 2024 and all of 2025 and completely optimized both accounts. The only reason the business really closed was because Shein and Temu kept stealing all of our pictures and then copying our images, and they would make these like fake listings, stealing all of our product ideas and all of our pictures and all of our videos, and then would charge like 90 cents for the same product. And we just
Oh,
couldn't compete. And then the tariffs in 2025 just absolutely destroyed our profit margin completely.
oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, it really sucked because every month it would be like literally hundreds of fake accounts stealing all of our pictures and all of our art and stuff. And
Wow.
it just was so much that like we really didn't have the bandwidth to continue flagging them down and like
Yeah.
yeah, trying to prevent it from happening.
Mm,
Some things we had were trademarked, some things we had didn't. Like, you know, like the phrase like spread love, not germs.
mm,
That the founder that created the Etsy account Mod Party, she came up with that slogan in 2020 and it got stolen by Bath and Body Works. And because she didn't
mm.
trademark it, we couldn't fight them and they lost like the ownership for that as well. So it's just been like they've been through a lot as a company. They've been around for a long time, around 20 years.
Yeah, because the name sounds familiar when you pointed that out. I was like, oh, I feel like I've seen them before. Yeah, that really sucks. That can be
Yeah.
tough. So what if we said drove 58K orders in 2024
Hmm.
and 97K orders in 2025 through, oh darn, it's just barely going on to the next line.
I know. Maybe just say on Etsy. I feel like they understand Mod Party's been on Etsy at this
Yeah, yeah,
point.
yeah. No, for sure. All right, cool. Yeah, so drove 58K orders in 2024, 90. Yeah, I love that because I feel like that also gives more context for just how timely and relevant your experience is too. It's not like you did this back in 2010 and things are different now, you know?
Yeah, it's like I'm dealing with current e-commerce
Yeah,
marketplace changes and shifts that they're experiencing on a day to day.
exactly. Um, okay, the line that says last 12 months sales.
Oh, this one's for Amazon. This was 2025's sales for that
Okay.
account. We um this was when we were still selling both fulfilled by merchant and fulfilled by Amazon. And so a huge portion of this definitely was from when we were doing personalized wedding gifts. Um,
Mm-hmm.
we don't do that anymore. So I don't know if it's like important to share that
Yeah.
that's how well the Amazon account had done in the previous year, just because we've completely shifted into a new market and are trying to basically grow a whole new project from the beginning.
I mean, I think it's relevant. I guess I just don't understand fully how it's written.
Hmm.
Um, so
I see what
last,
you're saying. Like try to connect my impact on.
well, even just the way that it's written, I'm a little confused. So like that plus after the number, does
Mhm.
that mean and, or does that mean, yeah, potentially more than that number?
Yeah, it was like that was like the base.
Okay.
Like
Then I
right
guess
around there.
I would take away the 0.92 cents because that's so precise that it seems weird that it be
More
or
than
more. Do you know what I
that. Yeah.
mean?
Your total is 697, but wait, there's more.
I was like, okay, how, what? Okay, so last 12 months sales, colon? Um, oh, okay, okay. Yes, okay, this is it's getting more, I think it's getting more clear with mhm. Okay, so with put units ordered after the 8,359, I think. No, the width is good,
Oh.
but the units ordered, yeah, put that after the number, I think. So last 12 months. Okay, how about last 12 months, colon. No, leave the sales, leave the sales. So we're saying like in the last 12 months,
Hmm.
um, yeah, Amazon sales. Okay, so now I'm sorry, I'm just being so specific here, but okay, last 12 months, colon, that 558,000 plus in Amazon sales with blah 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 units while maintaining conversion rate of 7.5%. Okay. Does that still like make sense to what really happened?
Yes, I just screenshot whatever it says in the dashboard. So that's
Oh,
what the
nice.
dashboard said. Amazon's really picky about like tracking every single number in existence ever of all time. So you can pull a lot of really specific information for whatever you're looking for. Like I could even compare like something so specific like let's say I uploaded a video for a product listing. I could compare how well that product did in attention, reach, percentage of seconds like scanned on that listing before and after the listing was like the video was added to listing.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's crazy. So you can track like basically anything. But I just did an overview of like the main sales dashboard. So I just did like
Yeah.
2025 like general overview of how well that account did.
Okay, and so the last 12 months, is that like 2025 or like since
This would have been like
yesterday?
probably since like a week ago, like last 12 months since a week ago.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. So yeah, that's still pretty good. And it's like close enough, I feel like, to be clear enough. Okay. So let me just look at the top again because the numbers were like just really grabbing my eyes. So responsible for all of Amazon Seller Central, storefront management, catalog setup, A plus content, brand strategy, no, sorry, brand registry implementation, and account health. Catalog optimization, rebranded page to sell bulk craft sales supplies wholesale. Um, so the 50K, so capitalize the K, and then rebranded page to sell bulk craft sales. 50K units of product repackaged, launched, and optimized. Streamlined FBA restock and catalog operations for scale. Okay. Here's my only hesitation is
Hmm.
starting a sentence with a number
Hmm.
is like not really standardy. So it's just slightly throwing me off. So because there's like a period before the 50K, my brain's like, what?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes. I was wondering if this should be like separate from catalog optimization because I'm
Mhm.
wondering if Like catalog optimization makes someone think more like SEO, using like a tool
Mhm.
to do keyword search, like making sure that it's ranking on like the search pages. Whereas like inventory optimization is like a little bit different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just because
Yeah.
like this part, I feel like the second half like might be its own separate bullet.
Yeah. So put like the cursor in front of the 50 and then hit enter so it goes to another bullet.
Yeah, so I'm thinking.
And then oh, it didn't go with you. Oh, okay.
I got you. I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, I moved it. I moved it real
Oh,
quick.
okay. Maybe it's a lag. So now could you put inventory, whatever word you used? Um,
I use the word optimization. I don't know if we want to use optimization twice, but basically what happened was when we had our old warehouse, the old warehouse was 10,000 square feet, and I had to sell through all of everything that was there and then take the current product that was individually packaged, repackage it to be a bulk set. Like, so all of our cosmetic
mhm.
bags that I showed you were sets of 10, actually previously used to be single bags that we would sell personalized. So I had to take all of them, repackage them into bulk sets, get them relabeled according to FBA requirements, and then I'm now shipping them into FBA facilities.
Okay.
Yes, and
Um,
I personally repackaged at least half of those units myself. And then I had a team of like 7 or 8 people that I led to help with the rest of it.
Oh, wow. Okay, so what about like, okay, what's the word? Overhaul? Um, hmm, what am I thinking of? Yeah, and are there any words that we haven't used in,
I don't think we've used overhaul yet.
or even in the job scan recommended words? Are there any?
Let's see. It wants us to use data
Mm,
driven one more time.
yeah,
That likes the word. Let's see. I could recommend keyword research or SEO. So I feel like those two we could put in catalog optimization.
yes.
And then in terms of soft skills, I think we've got them all. The only thing it really gets mad at now is like the job title match formatting. Oh yeah, it's saying my paragraph length is
Oh,
too long,
okay.
but I feel like it's fine for that one. I really don't feel like it's that long.
Yeah. And we could
Yeah.
always like break it into two,
So,
worst case. Um, mm, okay, so that's all the words they gave you. There's no other little sections. Let me
this
see.
is, yeah, from the job application. That is what the AI decided to pick. If I look at the actual,
Oh yeah, yeah. Look at the actual job. Um,
third party identified trends, like
well, okay, the independent problem solving. I wonder if we could like work that in somehow where you're like, the client approached me with a problem. We've got 50,000 bags in individual wrappers, and we need to
mhm.
repackage everything into packs of
Yeah.
10.
I had to
And
basically, yeah, I had to take basically what was left was about like 1,200 SKUs and consolidate them to about 197.
okay.
Yes, so that was so hard. I had only
Oh,
30 days to do it.
wow. Okay, we
I
got to put
know.
that too in
It was
30.
like, yeah, it was like I was on a competition show is what it felt like, low key.
Seriously, it's like Beast Games or something.
Yeah, straight up.
Okay, so here's some synonyms I put into ChatGPT, like words I was thinking but wasn't quite right. So how about, do any of these stand out to you? Revamped. So like in revamped inventory or transformed, upgraded,
He
uh
transformed.
transformed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like transformed inventory.
in 30 days.
Yeah, in 30 days, colon.
Transform, I don't know, 10,000 square feet of
Uh-huh.
inventory in 30
Yeah,
days.
I love that. And so then, yeah, don't start with 50K units, but let's put something else, or let's rework it just so it's just in a different order. So you could put like, oh, you have it as a comma. I would do it, let's say a colon after 30 days, maybe. So transform 10,000 square feet of inventory in 30 days, colon. Um, was responsible for
Yeah.
repackaging. Yeah, oversaw repackaging. Um, and it's not just repackaging, also, oh, restocking, repackaging. Just check repacking or repacking, repackaging,
Repackaged, transformed, repackaged. In 30 days oversaw. Oh, I see.
re
Oversaw
repackaging. Yeah.
the restructure,
Mm.
reorganize.
Yeah, like complete overhaul.
Yeah, maybe just complete overhaul. Oversaw the complete overhaul.
Hmm. And do you want to put relabeled for FBA requirements?
Um, they didn't have any labels, so
Mm.
some of them had like the wrong labels. Some I would say maybe like 10 or 15 SKUs we relabeled, and then all of the other units we had to just formally label in general. So like basically I had to run an audit of what pieces we still wanted to keep, whether they were prepackaged in poly bags or not. If we needed to repackage them, I had to source materials to repackage them that where we were not purchasing more materials. So I had to locate materials either for free or within the warehouse that already existed. And then I had to get all of it streamlined and boxed for our new warehouse and then have everything like weighed. I had to have it all measured out and then
Wow.
yeah, input in the new warehouse. I have pictures of like the whole process, like videos of the whole process, because
That's cool.
it was pretty wild. It was a lot to do. Like one of our products that I repackaged was actually like it was an actual count, 10,000 units, but I repackaged them in sets of 50, like by hand. Like I actually counted them all. And they didn't have labels. And then I had to get straws and make sure I had 50 straws because it was like you know the drink pouches, the ones that you can take to the beach or you pour alcohol in it and you seal it?
Oh,
Yeah, so we had 10,000 singles of those. And then I had
wow.
to find all the straws and then repackage them all in sets of 50.
Wow.
That was just like one product of all of the ones I had to do.
Wow. Whew. I oversaw the complete overhaul and repackaging of 50,000 units of product, comma, a product is good. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Um, hmm. All right. I'm going to take this little sentence and because it's kind of hard because I can't edit it directly. I'm going to just put it into ChatGPT real quick, and then I can copy and paste over. Rewrite this to be more clear for a job resume. She um, did everything top to bottom by hand to revamp. Use. See if ChatGPT gives me any good helpful updates here. Okay, here. I'll share my screen too. You don't have to stop sharing. Let me see. Can you see mine now?
Yes.
So see if any of the, let's see, I'll show them all. They gave the kind of 4 versions. See if any of these sound good.
Yes, I feel like spearheaded and personally executed a full inventory transformation across 10,000 square feet in
Mm.
30 days, manually repackaging
Mhm.
50,000 units, launching product listings, and optimizing restocking catalog systems. Yeah, I would say it's pretty accurate.
So this one,
Yeah.
but then add it in 30 days. Let's see. So spearheaded and personally executed full inventory transformation across 10,000 square feet, manually repackaging 50,000 units in, well, it's fewer. Did it take exactly 30 days or fewer then?
Yeah, it did because when they made the notice that they were gonna close the warehouse, it was probably it was like October 20th was when I was like the first person to find out, and then the team was notified a week later. And then our day to move out officially was November 31st, but at the end of November is Thanksgiving, so we had to
Oh,
move out. We had to be done before Thanksgiving. So our la final day was November 21st, 2025. So it was almost exactly 30 days. Like exact.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and so you didn't just have to transform you had to move it
I
too.
also had to move it. Yeah. So I moved it into our new warehouse in Santa Ana, which was like, I think about 7 miles away. And then at the same time, I also managed like social media advertising to make sure that people were going to come and buy out the inventory that we did not want. So I launched a 14-day email campaign between Wedding Favorites and Etsy, highlighting daily that we were going to have like a weekend warehouse sale and that we were like trying to like we were selling out of our items. And then they decided they wanted to have like an in-person warehouse sale really last minute. I had only 4 days to advertise for it, and I posted on Instagram, and my campaign did really well. I got over 200,000 views on the first one. My other one, I got 30,000 views and I posted it on Facebook, Reddit, and then by the time the day came, I had spread awareness so much that we actually had people outside waiting to come to the warehouse sale. We saw probably over 400 people throughout the day. And then for that rest of the week, people kept coming in and out to help buy the rest of our stock.
Oh, wow. All right. I tried to take notes as you said that. That's amazing. I'm very impressed. Let's see if our little AI friend can help here. Okay, so we kind of want it all in one just because of that restriction of the formatting.
Hmm.
Unless we want to break it into two, maybe we could break it into two. Um, or maybe, well, maybe it could work if it's kind of separate. Let me see.
Yeah, so like in my web portfolio, I was gonna include I have like a section for social media where I was going to include like this case
Mm,
study as a case study because I did take screenshots of the account before and after, like the Wedding Favorites account, barely had any traction on it. It was like maybe a handful of thousand views. And then after my post went viral, like the account itself on the back end had over 500,000 views.
Oh,
The
nice.
post got 211,000. I ran it as a boosted ad and I increased the average order value of our website sales by over $2 in just a
Nice.
couple of days. It was really crazy.
That's so cool.
Yeah. But it's like when the fire's on, you got to keep it going. We had so much stuff we had to get rid of.
Seriously. I mean, you just like took the bull by the horns and was like, we gotta make this work. Go.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. All right, my eyes are kind of going to this one. So let's just look at this really quick. So led end-to-end overhaul of 10,000 square feet of inventory, manually repackaging 50,000 units within 30 days to achieve Amazon FBA compliance while improving listing performance and restock workflows.
The I would say listing performance and restock workflows is kind of what I'm doing right now, but like during that, I feel like having it
Not in the 30
phrased,
days.
yeah, having it phrased right there
Yeah.
makes it feel like it was part of the 30 days.
All right, what about this one? Directed large-scale inventory transformation and FBA compliance initiative involving 50,000 units across 10,000 square feet, executing all operational and listing optimization processes. Or
I
is it kind of
wonder,
going a fray?
I would say like the first part of it is good, like led end-to-end overhaul of 10,000 square feet of inventory, manually repackaging 50,000 units within 30 days.
Period.
While like yeah, 30 days like or while maintaining or while or like with the goal to ensure FBA Amazon FBA compliance for the units that were left. Like the 50,000 that we wanted.
Uh-huh. Okay, we kind of liked what we had before. I don't know why it went crazy. Because we liked this one, right? Spearheaded and personally executed full inventory transformation across 10,000 square feet, manually repackaging 50,000 units in 30 days to meet. Is that what we said? To meet.
Yes, yeah. Because they were not FBA compliant before, but now they are,
Uh,
which is good.
all right, so maybe we just like to keep this one.
Hmm.
But oh, were you saying
Product. Uh, like I have now launched the product listings. I just didn't launch them within that 30-day section.
right?
That kind of happened a little bit after.
Mm-hmm. Plan to manage Instagram marketing strategy to liquidate excess inventory, including launching a 14-day promotional email and social campaign. Um, so you know you're going to put it in like a portfolio thing, but do you have this listed anywhere else on the resume?
I do not.
All right, let's start grabbing stuff that we like. I know you said you didn't launch all these in 30 days.
No, but like the first part before that, like instead of the comma, maybe it's just a period.
Yeah. Okay. And then so we still want to kind of get that. Let's see if this one does something. Coordinated and execute relocation of inventory to new warehouse, ensuring operational continuity and accurate inventory tracking.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I had that was so hard. I didn't lose anything as far as I know.
That's amazing. And then do you want to say anything else about like adding them all the new listings since we didn't say it up here or
We
that
could put it under
imply?
catalog optimization. You know how we have like the catalog optimization one here? So it's like
Mm,
launching, like launched um all new product listings. And then
mm,
I think from the job description it was like conducted keyword research,
mhm,
um as at performed SEO best practices, identify trends, write titles, bullets, and descriptions. Actually
Hmm.
I took a lot of these pictures too.
That's good. Well, it's good to include that you did that. And I put in the chat the text that we liked if you want to work it in somehow.
Okay.
Um, Streamline FBA restock. Although, yeah, we didn't. Maybe you still want to keep that streamlined FBA restock and catalog operations, or
Yeah, I can leave it at the end, I think. Um,
oh yeah, that's good to put that tool in there. Why did it give a little celebration?
it liked something we wrote and it got excited.
Yeah.
It
Well,
like
that's maybe
it'll
the SEO because it's in green.
yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's like if you do something right, you get a little cheer, like it cheers you on.
That's cool.
Uh,
Oh yeah, what about photos? Do you want to mention product photography?
um, how would I say like lead end-to-end strategy for Amazon listings from
Well, could you maybe, when you said update listing titles, descriptions, could you put right in there um, product visuals or something like in that list? Now, of course, that doesn't fully imply that you took the photos too, just that you updated the visuals. Hmm.
That's such a funny discount percentage that they picked. 22%. That's like such a specific number.
Where are you
Oh, you
looking?
know how you had that pop-up just now? It was like spin for a
Oh, you
discount.
can see it. Oh,
It said
forgot I was sharing my screen. Did it say 22%?
yeah, it said 22% off. I just thought
Mm.
that was kind of funny.
Yeah, I was thinking, I was trying to see if I could find any other like keywords that maybe they would love, even though the job board thing, whatever it's called, isn't
It
scanned.
has
It's
yeah,
saying
didn't
mm,
see it. Um,
catalog optimization. Actively optimize, innovate, and lead improvements that directly impact our growth. World's largest online marketplace. What in the heck is Kitsch? I haven't even heard of it.
oh, it means
Oh,
yeah,
on.
on Amazon. Yeah, Amazon's the world's largest online
I
marketplace.
was like, where have I been? Okay, never mind.
No, yeah, Amazon's trying to come after Walmart because Walmart's number one
Mm,
right now.
yeah.
Isn't that crazy? I can't believe
It is.
Walmart is the number one
I
marketplace.
know. I know. I feel like I heard that too, and I was like, really?
Yeah.
Let's see. But I love this, like, if you could work it in without it being like forced, but like say that you
Oh, optimize, innovate,
optimize,
and lead
innovate.
improvements.
Exactly.
Like
And
just
lead.
take that right there.
Did you say that you're a self-starter anywhere?
I have not said that anywhere, but I
Mm,
feel that definitely makes sense for my personality to include that.
yeah.
Data
And the
survey.
sharp eye for detail, passion for e-commerce. Definitely. Oh, it's female owned. Love it.
Yeah, it's honestly like I really want this job because I feel like it's such good alignment. Like my mod party is also female owned. So
Yeah.
yeah, I directly work with her and mod party was primarily almost like a exclusively female led organization. I think we only had like maybe 3 boys that worked there.
Oh. Well, what if we put, and sorry, well, you could finish what if you're typing. I don't want to distract you completely.
I was trying to figure out where to include
Mm.
the
Hmm.
innovate, optimize, innovate, and lead improvements.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, so you got
End to end.
I'm like wondering if you're like catalog optimization and then write how you optimized. Catalog innovation and then write how you innovated by like updating the product visuals and videos. Like having like a different lines.
Oh, like
Like,
catalog optimizations, SEO
yes,
keyword, Helium 10, best practices, and then
yes,
catalog innovation, like
yes,
visuals, videos,
yes.
brand story. Got it.
Uh-huh. And maybe even like social listening, like you read the reviews and incorporate that feedback into the description and the FAQs or whatever, like,
Hmm. Let's see.
yeah. So it's like, even if it's not in a string like they have it, it's still communicating that you have what they want.
Hmm. Viewers updated.
Yeah, maybe the data-driven strategy could be its own line too. Um, because like, let me see if they say anything about like, like reading reviews and getting customer feedback and incorporating that into improving the listings, which is kind of is like data driven. Like you're looking at,
Like
how many,
the actual community, yeah, like how
yeah,
what is happening with the product after it's left the facility and landed with the customer.
yeah. Yeah, so maybe you could even work it in together where you're like, um, just kind of spitballing. The first thing that comes to my head is like using data-driven strategies and social listening. I optimize the listings based on, sell through of products as well as reviews and customer feedback, kind of a thing.
I see. Do you?
I don't know if that makes sense how I'm saying it. Yeah, customer feedback, market research, and um, I don't know if this is the right phrase, so like product sell-through analytics or like product sales data.
Yeah. Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, Amazon's really picky about like a product sell-through rate. So they track
Yes.
like how many days of inventory that you have, how they have like a whole calculator for how many units on average of it you sell per day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so like even if you use the phrase like sell through, even if it's not on this job scan,
Mhm.
that could help indicate like, oh, okay, she understands this. Yeah, this world. All right, troubleshooting. Did you talk about troubleshooting anywhere? Oh, you did. Yeah, I see it. It gave you a green party. Cellarize. Desired skills. Cellarize.
I know it's such a
What is that?
I think it's a SaaS agency. It helps them determine like where they are in the marketplace, like how competitive they are. I've never used this tool, but I absolutely can learn it.
Mm-hmm. I'd like watch like 5 YouTube videos on it tomorrow.
I wonder if they have all of these tools always have a certification that you can get for them. Like I'm trying to get the
Mm.
Helium 10 one right now just because
Yeah, smart.
I feel like it's just really easy, clear way to be like, okay, I've used this tool before.
Hmm.
It's so interesting that they use Cellarize and Helium 10 though, because based on like just really quick overview, Cellarize looks like it's almost the same as Helium 10.
Hmm. Mm.
Try a demo. Yeah, like Helium 10 honestly looks almost exactly the same.
Hmm.
Oh, interesting. They have like an overview for FBA fees. That's kind of nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if you could work in some of these terms like, like you monitor and try to optimize based on data from refunds, FBA fees, and like it lists out all the terms, you know,
Yeah.
in that little graph that are relevant.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I just use the regular Amazon dashboard. I wonder if my boss actually would want Sellerize. I'm gonna pitch that tool to
Yeah.
him because he was just asking me the other day if there is a way to like have a in summary graph of what's going on with some of our FBA fees,
Yeah.
profit tracking, operations, business
Yeah,
health,
so it looks like Helium 10 is a little bit more for like research and Cellarize is more for like really analyzing your own
like the
performance.
business account. Yeah, but like Helium 10 has a subscription for that too. I wonder if
Mm.
theirs is just like a cleaner looking dashboard.
Hmm.
I bet you it probably does. Stack shortage. Stock shortage. That is interesting. What does that mean? They tell you what states have a stock shortage? I'm
What
gonna
state?
I'm gonna screenshot that. Well, because I'm looking at Sellerize has like a trial dashboard that you can look at.
Yeah. I see your screen, but I don't see
It has it in like the
what's SNS.
oh wow, they have like a taco summary. I have an Excel spreadsheet for this.
What does taco stand for?
Tacos is total cost of advertising after sales
Ah.
and ad spend. So ACOS is like all cost of advertising. So that's what you're spending to advertise your product. And then total all cost of advertising is how is including landed cost, including FBA fee, including like any additional fees that are involved in the process of selling that product with the advertising involved. And it'll tell you what your percentage profit margin is
Hmm.
after you've done your Amazon ad campaigns. But I do all my calculations manually in an Excel spreadsheet because we don't have a tool like this.
Well, you need to write all these words and acronyms on the resume.
I don't know how to write it.
But,
Uh,
like me, because like the data driven thing where it's like,
mhm.
um, um, let's see. Oh my God, I just got to move my screen so I can see that more. Okay, so what if, just an idea, before you do it, just hear me out first. Like the end-to-end data-driven strategy. Yeah, exactly. And then like, yes, I love how you're adding that. Because like, since you know what those are, since you could talk to them in an interview, I think it's so savvy to put it on here. Because if I'm a hiring manager and I look at one resume that talks about those things and one that doesn't, like I know you know your stuff. If
Mhm.
versus just sticking in the word data driven, if you're giving more context around it, then it's like,
Mhm.
oh, okay, this person really knows what's important to us.
Yes, the because Amazon, it's like almost the same as Google. Like it's basically a search-based platform. So to rank on Amazon, it doesn't even matter if you have good SEO if you don't advertise.
Mm.
So I've been experimenting more with like paid ad campaigns on there, and your cost of advertising can just go up so fast for certain keywords if you're like really not watching it daily.
Hmm. Yeah, so even put that like daily, you know, optimization based on data-driven metrics, including tacos, tacos, however
I
you,
know, isn't it? It's like such a funny acronym.
yeah. I'd never seen that one before. Let's see what else.
Should
Oh,
I think I read somewhere that you're supposed to include like the last 10 years of your work experience. Um, should I still include like previous job experience from this one job, or should this be like the only job I really talk about on the resume?
is it relevant at all? Your past stuff before?
Kind of not really. Like I was like a 6-month intern for an art gallery where I managed like a Shopify account and their internal inventory and did like email marketing, but no Amazon account management. So for like this specific job application, it would just mainly be like relevant like understanding of e-commerce. I don't know if they have a Shopify store, but if they did, then that would be like the really the only connection.
No, I think that's highly relevant, the gallery one. Because even though it's not on Amazon, it's e-commerce. Like there's so much overlap and just showing that you have a real passion for it and diverse experience in different, like what you learned about art on Shopify may be different from what does Kitsch sell?
They sell like hair ties, so like hair
Oh,
bands. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen like the viral, like the TikTok uh no heat hair curler. They have like
oh,
it's the one that you put over your head and like wrap your hair around it and then you sleep on it. It makes your hair wavy.
oh,
Yeah, those things.
oh. I've used those before, but not that brand.
Yeah, I think they were one of the first brands to invent this type of product. And then
Oh, maybe I
everyone,
did use the brand. I just didn't even know.
yeah, and I think everyone stole it from them.
Oh gosh, that's crazy. That's
It's
cool.
Yeah, it's tough because a lot of companies, at least from what I've seen in the e-commerce world, will utilize Chinese manufacturers because they're super reliable and they're really fast. But then what happens is the manufacturer knows what that company ordered. So then
Mhm.
they take that product and they sell it as a dupe on TikTok Shop.
Mm,
So then everyone who gets an idea, like their idea gets ripped off.
yeah,
It's so sad.
well, that's rough. Wow, they have 20,000 retail locations.
Yeah, they got pretty big.
Viral towel scrunchies. That's cool. Um, oh yeah, so the women owned one. I wonder if like back up a little higher on Mod Party is a woman owned e-commerce company or female owned. How do they write it? They write it as female owned. And then I don't know if this matters, but the way that Kitsch writes e-commerce is
Little short E and then a big C.
yeah,
Yeah,
is
everybody has a different. Some people do it
Mhm.
with a dash. It's like technically it's not wrong.
Right. I know I might just match them and keep it consistent. So,
Yeah.
or whatever you pick, just keep it consistent and not have it change. But
Yes.
um, it's like if the hiring manager wrote this and they wrote it that way, then
That's probably the way they like to see it.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I would just, as long as it doesn't count against you in the scanning of whatever this ATS, what is ATS that you keep saying? ATS.
It's applicant tracking software.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so it's like a little, basically it's like a digital tool that helps hiring managers sort through like high volume applications.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of them having to like manually read all 400 in an email, like they will get it through the software and then the software will rank based on percentage how accurate that person is to fitting the job. And then they can set up like automations where if it's like less than a certain percentage, they just get an auto rejection email, like things like that.
Hmm. That's so crazy. I had heard about that before, but I haven't applied to a job in 20 years.
Do you mostly work freelance, like exclusively?
Yeah, I mean, um, I was a high school teacher. That was the last job I applied to was to be a high school teacher. And
Hmm.
that was in 2000. What year are we in? 20. That was like 2007, 6 or 7. Uh,
Hmm.
and then I taught for about 4.5 years, like well, 5 years if you include student teaching.
Hmm.
And then in 2012, um, I was just like, I really wanted to start a business, and I was just
Hmm.
like, I gotta do it. I'm turning 30. I gotta
Yeah.
go. And so I did it. And the first company that I started was a tutoring and test prep company,
Hmm.
just because like I'm a nerd for everything.
Yeah.
And
One of my side hustles when I was in college was writing college papers for money. Just because it was really lucrative, but like people needed the help, so it's like worth it.
seriously, I wouldn't put that on the resume, but I totally hear ya. Um, and so I did that for about 3 years, and I learned so much about business. I had a business partner, and he took the lead on sales and marketing, and I took the lead on hiring and training the tutors and doing the finances. So I like kept track
Hmm.
of the books and everything, like with QuickBooks and all that. Um,
Hmm.
but I just got like more and more into the marketing side. I just thought it was so fun. And my heart fell out of tutoring and test prep because I used to teach SAT prep too, but I just kind of was like already feeling like everyone doesn't have to go to college. Like, and this is even back in like 2013,
Hmm.
which is still like sort of early compared to how it is now too, where I'm just like,
Yeah.
I
It's
don't know.
like, yeah, I honestly like now I am so hesitant to recommend that people go to college just because I feel like unless it's a really specific goal and you're really driven for that goal, then the student loans is just not worth it. Like the
Oh,
payoff is
yeah.
so not worth it.
Seriously, it's like if your parents like set money aside and are able to pay, and so you don't have to go into debt. Okay.
Yeah, then fine. Like you want to vibe, do general ed, like I totally get it.
Right. Like
You know.
there's still mental and social benefits, but it's like, yeah, if you're going to go into crazy debt, heck no. Especially if you're like entrepreneurial or
Mhm.
want to learn like a trade, like just go
Mhm.
shadow someone for a year and make a ton money as like a HVAC specialist because
Mhm.
I don't know, it's just the world is so different than it was when I grew up in the 80s,
Yeah.
90s.
Mhm.
And so I don't know, I didn't love like trying to get parents to like convinced and not like I wasn't necessarily the one always on the phone. I wasn't doing all the sales and stuff, but like I
Right.
was writing blog articles and content and I just kind of felt like this doesn't feel aligned to me anymore where I'm
With
like,
your values, yeah.
yeah. So I just eventually was like, okay, this like really isn't for me. And I just started helping friends who were doing things. So like for example, I had a really good friend who was the podcast host for this marketing association. So he ran the podcast for this marketing agent. Like it was like this big, they do like a big conference every year.
Hmm.
And so he was like, well, I've seen you write, like you can write in your sleep. And he's like, how about you listen to my podcast and then you turn it into blog content and like you can like ghostwrite it for me. So like you write it in my voice and I'll publish it under my name and I'll pay you. And I'm like, okay, get
Hmm.
paid to write. Just like you did in college.
Yeah.
Ghostwriting.
Yeah, yeah, basically.
So I was like, oh yeah, heck yeah. And then for
Yeah.
that marketing agency, they were like, hey, we've got all these clients to make social media content for, but we don't really want to do the work. Can we just pay you to do it? And I was like, yeah. So I just started, I don't know, just kind of fell into it, although it made sense because I had some
Mm-hmm.
ex little experience on my own. And then I just kind of
Mm-hmm.
took on more and more. And then I got to see the back end of stuff for a bunch of different types of clients. So like I've made social content for restaurants and real estate agents and marketing agencies and like I solar panel people, like
Mm-hmm.
all kinds of different things. So that's how it all came to be. But yeah, to long story short, to answer your question, yeah, I haven't had like a real job since I retired from teaching
Mm-hmm.
many moons ago.
Knowing that you have a teaching background explains like so much about the way you communicate.
Oh.
It's so good. I just like my friend, I have a really good friend. She's an elementary school teacher, and everyone that I ever meet that has like a teaching background is so patient, has such a
Oh,
good, like really pleasant cadence in their voice. I always want to be like them.
oh, thank you. That's so
Yeah.
sweet. I'm glad to hear I haven't lost my touch.
No, it's definitely still there, that's for sure. The for core skills, I always feel like it's
Mm,
so easy to keyword stuff in here, but I don't want it to feel
right.
like I'm just like shoving words in there because I can.
Mhm.
I did not talk about TikTok Shop, but they do like TikTok Shop.
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah, and then Shopify. I mean, I know you mentioned it earlier, but if you're really comfortable in there.
I would say, yeah, I feel like that's a good summary of my core skills. I'm like not inclined to add too many more.
What about Canva?
I do use Canva all the time. It's true.
Because I feel like, yeah, that could be helpful because they're going to need, product imagery. So
Hmm.
they might live in Canva too. You never know. But then you also have Adobe Suite in there. So they're like, okay, cool. She can do Photoshop or whatever.
Yeah, I can do, yeah, Photoshop, Illustrator.
Hmm.
Those are like my go-to, and then Canva. And then I have a bunch of certificates. I just didn't list them because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like I feel like in marketing it's so easy to have a million
Totally. I
certificates.
would still list them though. I mean, you put in the effort to do it. Like, just spam them on there. It just like, if nothing else, it just shows your passion,
Hmm.
you know? It's just like, wow, this girl is obsessed with marketing. Like, we need her.
Yeah, I feel
Like,
like
she
so
lives
many.
it.
I have a HubSpot ones, I have Coursera, I have like literally everything.
I would put them all on there. Like, if there's space, why not?
Okay, I will definitely do that. I
I
know
mean,
we
heck, like
are.
on my resume, I even put I was Patty Scuba certified. I was like, I mean, that's not relevant to anything, but
Mhm.
it shows that I like am adventurous and like can learn things and not die underwater. I
Mhm. Yeah.
don't know.
That's true. I like it. For when I get to the cover letter, what
Hmm.
would be a good way, like what would be a good way to sort of start and summarize?
Are you comfortable using AI to help you at least just get a jump start?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, cool. Well, I think Claude.ai does the best for writing, and you can just use their free account and still get they just like kind of cut you off after it's probably even like 50 or something uses a day. So you'll get plenty. Um, so what I might do is I might feed into Claude the job description, like just literally give them the website unless
Hmm.
it's not content gated. It's not like blocked off. So I would share that product job description. I would share your version of your resume so far.
Hmm.
And you can even turn on like do you ever turn on this little microphone to talk to AI?
Yes, I do sometimes.
I love doing that. Like sometimes I resist it, and then when I do it, I'm like, oh my gosh, why am I not doing this more? Because
Yeah.
I'm a fast typer, but
Mhm.
still you can just stream of
Like
conscious.
verbalize. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would even say like, hey Claude, like here's the job description. Here's my resume that's like 90% done. I need to write a cover letter. I want them to see my passion, like tell that I'm professional, but really see my passion coming through and my personality. You could even prompt AI to say, ask me questions that you need me to answer in order for you to be confident to help me write the first
Mhm.
draft of my cover letter.
Got it.
And it won't just like say, oh, sure, here's what you want. It'll be like, you know,
Here's a questionnaire. Tell me more about this, that,
yeah,
this. Okay.
yeah. Like you even might say, where do you see yourself in 5 years? What's your long-term goal? And you're like, oh yeah, I should have mentioned that or something. Like it'll
Mm-hmm.
just like it knows the best practices too for cover letters. So like
Mm-hmm.
it'll ask you things that it needs, and then you just respond back with your voice, and
Mm-hmm.
it'll go and give you a first draft, and then you're already a strong writer. So I would like take it, put it in like a Google Doc or something, and just like tweak it to make sure it like really sounds like you 100%. But
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely use that as like a jumping off point.
Okay, that's good. I definitely will do that.
Does
Um,
it feel as daunting when you have something to edit versus just like a blank screen? I feel
yeah, I always like it's like the flow state, right? Like that first paragraph is like so ugly and then everything else comes in so nicely.
like
You have to go back. Yeah.
totally.
Writing's fun, but it definitely is a process.
Yeah. I'm so excited for you though. Like, oh.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited too. Like I do love my current job, but
Yeah.
I feel that I'm ready to like move into a much higher volume organization and just get some different challenges under my belt. Um,
Yeah.
and also like my current company is so small that I know I could totally keep them on as like a freelance client instead of
Totally.
being on board like full time.
Totally. That's super smart. I love that idea if you can make it work.
Yeah, I definitely think I could because they're both like the founders are husband and wife duo and they're both pretty flexible. I work with them directly all the time. So um I feel like it would be I feel like I could definitely handle it.
That's so cool.
Um yes, I know we are technically at time. I don't know if you still have the capacity to like briefly look at my portfolio or not, but we can always meet another
Sure.
time too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Tell me if there's anything in particular or slash skim through it again.
So for the flow of this one, I just left like the Amazon stuff is like all on the front first page just because I know I'm applying to the kids job. So I just wanted it to be like if they had
Mhm.
5 seconds to just scroll through they would just see the
Yeah.
Amazon stuff right away.
Yeah. Smart.
Yeah, so I like include like these two are linked into the storefront. So if they click it, it'll be linked
Mhm.
in. And then I try to highlight like specific things that I worked on. I linked in like one of our hero products, like this one has
Oh,
660
nice.
reviews. And then these are like all pictures I took and edited. And then um, these were, I feel like now that we've updated the resume, I can just update this section with like the same verbiage that I've used from the resume, just so that they're consistent between both.
Well, I do kind of like how you have it there where it feels a little easier to scan than the resume. So I like this. Not saying that we should replace it
Mhm.
onto the resume. So I'm
Yeah.
almost thinking that the resume is like more wordy with more context, and this is more
Mhm.
scannable, which I think is good. You could even consider like bolding certain parts on here. So like 50K plus units, like bold that.
Mhm.
800 plus success excess inventory issue. Oh, well, okay.
These were, yeah, this one was
Resolved.
resolved. Yeah.
Resolved.
So like
Oh,
maybe resolved.
$800.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe don't hold that. Just kidding. And then like, bold the dollars, bold the units, or like just kind of play with. the visuals of that. So like your eye just goes right to
Like
it.
boom, boom. Yeah, like kind of floats around.
And my first thought of just general feedback is like the text of the iDesign storefronts, blah, 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 all the way to channel,
Hmm.
that block of text and that similar looking one in the other page, it feels like a lot of text in just like a big paragraph.
Hmm.
Um, I personally don't love the, what's it called, justification where it's like forcing it to be like
Like to,
straight edges.
yeah.
Even though it kind of looks nicer because it kind of looks like a box, like I just
Mhm.
find it harder to read. And that's just my personal preference. I'm not saying that you
Uh-huh.
have to change that.
Yep.
Um, but like when I look at this, I'm like, aha, I don't want to read that text. That's my gut.
I wrote this and I had the same feeling. So
Okay.
honestly, I think that it's a very fair analysis. Yeah, I was wondering if I could even simplify this even less and maybe make the font bigger. Like if it was, I don't know, like 20 words and then maybe
Mhm.
like size 14 font or maybe just spaced in bullets a little bit more, just so it's not as like
Mhm.
full. I was referencing like some other marketing portfolios as an example
Hmm.
for ideas. And they're so good at like summarizing. I think I just get so overwhelmed because I feel like I have so much work experience and I never know how to like
Yeah.
not overcomplicate it. That
Yeah.
definitely is my biggest weakness is I overcomplicate things.
Well, I hear you on that one because I'm like an over communicator in writing, like it's
Yeah.
hard to scale back because you're like, I have so many things to share.
Yeah, that's definitely it.
Your
Okay.
screen just went away. I don't know if you
I'm
mentioned.
trying to find
Oh,
the examples.
because like just on that screen, like
Uh-huh.
if I counted how many different fonts you had, like
It should just
sizes and
it
colors,
yeah.
it
It should
that
just be one font and the same color, but there's like a really for some reason that color and combo with the background creates this optical illusion that it's like multiple colors, even though it's not.
really.
Yeah, because I've gone and checked it and
Hmm.
re went through and like made sure that the hex code is the same on everything and it actually is. So I don't know.
Right. Well, even like sizing and italics or bold and stuff too, the more variations there are, the more it can get a little bit like
Uh-huh.
brain confusing, if that makes sense.
Yes.
I would just like maybe work on streamlining that a bit,
Uh-huh.
kind of like even on that one slide where we were talking about like the bullets that were really good with like the numbers and making them bold, like
Yep.
that font was a
Hmm.
different size than the font above it.
That's true. That one definitely was.
So and size. Or that's what's I don't know. My
The
brain is
font
talking.
was the same, but the size of the font was different.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, and
Okay.
then the top one was like justified to the edges, but the bullet ones, I'm not sure if that was. So that might be, oh, let me see. You got your screen coming again.
Here we go. Okay.
Hmm.
Um, yes, yeah, like this one, yeah, it's like pretty close on the edges. This looks like a different color, but I swear it's
Oh,
not
is it the same?
color.
That's so
I'm pretty
funny.
sure it's
Yeah,
the
it's just because
same.
of the background. Yeah.
It's the background, yeah. But maybe I can just like finesse it so that it feels like it's the same color. But yeah, the font
And
between
maybe
the
if
two is
it were the
definitely different.
same size and the same like margins, that might help make it look more consistent.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because like don't move it right there. So like e-commerce marketing portfolio, that is one, we'll call it, it's not a different font, but like that's one style. And
Oh,
then
I see
I
what
design
you mean.
storefronts two,
Yeah.
results and the bullets
Hmm.
three, product
Hmm.
photography, video, blah, blah, blah. That's
Yes.
four.
Hmm.
But just on there, it's like four different sort of styles and sizes.
Yes.
So I feel like it could be more visually clear if it's more streamlined. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Should I just use the same font that is like the font that's like the e-commerce marketing portfolio and then my name, possibly. Just like make them all the
Maybe.
same except for the italicized. I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, and then on that one, like the mod party
Yeah.
big, different e-commerce direction and visuals
Uh-huh.
different. Amazon catalog optimization kind of technically too, because one is bold or one is italicized, so one's not. The objective
Hmm.
for, and then the orangey ones. Oh, and then the portfolio that's in white. So that's maybe like six. And
Hmm.
the screenshot has writing on it too, which
Yeah.
complicates it again. But
Yes.
I mean, like it is kind of like an artistic presentation, so
Hmm.
you have more leeway, I think, but
Hmm.
just streamline where you can. I feel like it will make it just visually easier to consume and scan.
Got it. Okay,
And
I
you
can.
can also take screenshots of this and talk with AI about it and be like, or even just share the entire thing to AI and be like, let's go slide by slide. What can I do to make
Hmm.
this more punchy, more clear, more streamlined? Like,
Hmm.
I literally was designing ads earlier today and
Hmm.
I just went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with AI. Like, it's just become such a great, not just like coach, it's not like you don't know, but just like
Hmm.
it's like a brainstorm partner who's really smart.
Yeah. Yeah, like I feel like this person, for example, I feel like there's this like
Mhm.
really clean, like it's
Hmm.
easy
Yeah,
to
something more like,
read, like it's not super overwhelming.
yeah, it gives more space to kind of breathe.
Yeah, like you can just kind of take your time on it.
Hmm. Yeah, and it's like even like let's say I don't know how many slides you have, but let's say you have like six.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe instead of six, maybe it should be eight. And by spreading it out a little bit more,
Mm-hmm.
maybe that helps you not feel like, oh my God, I got to tell you everything I did on this slide.
Like right here. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like give it opportunity,
Hmm.
like for more storytelling over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
like
it,
maybe results could even be moved on a separate page and like this could just be.
yeah. Yeah, totally. Because if people, they're either going to like read it and scan it or not.
Hmm.
But if they're going to scan it, whether it's 6 pages or 10, I don't think they'll care as long as it's like really compelling and relevant to, what they're looking for.
Yeah. Like I feel
And
like maybe this page is like a little bit cleaner than the Amazon one.
hmm.
So I guess I'll just try to simplify and kind of let it speak for itself.
Hmm. And then do you need to have like a running header on all the pages, do you think?
I don't know. I just did because I don't have everything like on the front page. So like if they clicked this, it would
Hmm.
take them to like that section, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
But I guess if it's not necessary, we don't have to have it.
Yes, I'm just wondering how are they going to consume it? Are they going to consume it like slides like a PowerPoint or just scroll like you're showing me?
Yeah, so my goal was to just make it scroll all the way down, be like one page essentially, but
Yeah.
Canva limits you to only I think it's like only either 8 or 10 pages on
Oh,
one slide. So like I can't make it a continuous scroll. So like even on this, I think I can only add maybe 2 more pages on the bottom.
okay. Because yeah, I'm not think about it because I
Mhm.
don't know the whole side of things, but I'm not sure
Mhm.
if that running header is adding anything helpful to the
Mhm.
um, hiring manager.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Let me see how this person does it. Oh, I see. They just like have it bounce within the same
Mm.
section. Yeah, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's only 10 slides. This one was made with Canva, I can tell.
Oh, that's really cool. But see how like there isn't like a header kind of breaking it up. It's like
Yeah,
just
it's just
close.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like in a way, it's just more text
Mm-hmm.
to kind of distract the eye.
Got it.
And like, yeah, I'm not sure if like if they're
Yeah.
on a certain slide, I'm not sure if it helps them to know, oh, this is slide 7 or this is your portfolio updated 2026.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was like my vision for it was to give more, I guess, like how would I explain it? Like brand storytelling overview of the impact that I had for that sector.
Mhm.
But
Well,
yeah, I've been
maybe
just
make a duplicate
uh-huh.
and take it off
And then just see.
and just see how it feels. Like,
Mm-hmm.
see if it's like, well, okay, this is cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
Um, maybe even like if you have friends that you're comfortable sharing, be like, look at both versions, like, what do you think? And just see,
Mm-hmm.
ask AI.
Yeah, I do. I ask AI all the time.
Me too.
Just help.
It's my new best friend.
Yeah, honestly. Okay. Yeah, no, this was really good. Thank you so much
Good.
for your help.
Yes, my pleasure. I'm so glad you came on.
Yeah, me too. You always have really good, like super specific actionable advice that I really appreciate. So I am thankful that you are here to help.
Well, I'm so glad. That makes my day to hear. Because the only person I talked to today was AI. So I'm just kidding. That's not.
No, that was a really good joke though. That was really
Actually, I don't even know if you're not AI because I can't see you, but I'm gonna just just kidding.
No, well, I mean, with how good it's getting, it's only a
I
matter of
know.
time. I saw a really funny meme on Instagram. It's like Instagram Reels. And it was like this guy like bumps into someone on the sidewalk and he's like, "Oh, sorry, man. Oh, no way, you heard that news?" And then it's like a bunch of kids pull up on him and start laughing at him. And they're laughing at him because they had made like a fake AI person that he had talked to, so he wasn't really talking to anyone. It was just
Okay.
a funny video.
Gosh. Oh, the world is gonna be so different in like 10 years.
I
Like,
know. We're like almost there.
I can't even imagine. Oh, it's crazy.
It is crazy. Well, I think with that, I
Yes.
will call it for the night so that I can finish up this project and hopefully turn it in.
Yeah. And please keep me posted. I would
I
love to hear.
will. I know, I will tell you what happens. I'll keep you
Good,
updated.
good. Good.
Do I
Uh,
have your email or what's the best way? Is LinkedIn the best way?
yeah, well, I don't really check LinkedIn as much, but I would say I'm like most active on Instagram.
Hmm.
Um, I'm at Laptop Laura.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
But
Follow
also
you.
my email is laura@copythatpops.com. And then I try to check the Slack boards. Do you go into the Slack for CDL?
I do sometimes.
Yeah, I only do every once in a while too, but I would say I'm like probably most active on Instagram because I'm a millennial or whatever. So
Okay, I made a note. I will check in with you and let you know what happens.
okay, yes. Sounds good. I can't wait to hear.
Yeah, thank you so much for your
Good luck.
help. Thank
My
you.
pleasure.
I hope you have a good rest of your night.
You too. Bye.
Bye.